Good morning, students. So today is our test, that is of probability, the first test of the 10th class in the online classes, and we have the 4 questions. First question is of 1 mark, second question is of 2 marks, third is 3 and 4 is 4. So 10 marks test. I hope you have done it well. And now in this video we will discuss about the solution of all these these 4 questions. The first question is what is the probability of shore event, then the question based on the playing cards, then there is a question that is based on the rectangle and the circle is given inside, and last question is based on the coins. If a coin is tossed thrice, or we can say 3 coins are tossed simultaneously. Now let's start with the first question and the first solution, or rather you can say solution first. The first is, what is the probability of a shore event? As we all know that the value of probability lies between 0 and 1. The value of probability lies between 0 and 1, and here 1 is called shore event, or you can say the possible event, and 0 is called unsure event or impossible event. So the question is, what is the probability of shore event? So the answer is, the probability of shore event is 1. The probability of shore event is 1, so 1 is the answer. Now second solution. One card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of cards. One card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of cards. Find the probability a red faced card. So first is red faced card, and B part is the queens of diamond. Now first of all we should know that the total cards are 52, and as we know that 52 is divided into 2 parts, black and red. 26 are black and 26 are red. The first is red faced card. The probability of red faced card. So the formula of probability is number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes, and total outcomes we can say are 52, and the favorable outcomes means red faced card is 26. So 26 divided by 52, that is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the answer. And B part, queens of diamond. As we know that diamond is one of the suit. As we know that there are 4 suits like diamonds, hearts, spades and clubs. So diamond is a 4 suit, and it consists of 13 cards, and 13 cards are ace, then 2 to 10, and jack, queen and king. So how many queen is there? Only 1 queen is there, and the question is queens of diamond, or you can say queen of diamond. So queen of diamond probability is queen of diamond. So how many cards are there? 52 cards are total, and queen of diamond, as we know that diamond having 13 cards, and out of 13 only 1 is queen. So total number of favorable outcomes you can say is 52, and number of favorable outcomes is 1. So the probability is 1 by 52. This is the probability of the queen of diamonds. Now third question. Now the question is a ball. We can say a ball we are dropping in that rectangular region. We have to drop a ball. For example, here it is a ball, and we have to drop like this, and it will fall into the rectangular region. The question is, find the probability that the ball will fall in that circle, of diameter 1 meter. So what we have to do, we have to find the area of rectangle first, and then we have to find the area of circle, and then we have to find the probability. So first, how you can say that probability that the ball will fall in circle is equal to, as you know that the formula of probability is number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of possible outcomes. So what is the favorability here? That the ball will fall in that circle. So area of circle divided by total number of possible outcomes. What is the total possible outcome except this circle? the ball can fall elsewhere in the remaining region as well of the rectangle. So here area of rectangle will be considered as the total number of outcomes. So area of circle, that is pi r square. Area of rectangle is L into B. Diameter is 1, so pi into 1 by 2 square. If the diameter is 1, so the radius will be 1 by 2, and length into breadth, that is 3 multiply 2. So pi by 4 multiply 6. So pi by 24 is the probability that the ball will fall in the circle of that rectangular region. So pi by 24 is the answer. Now let's see the last question, that is the fourth question. A coin is tossed 3 times, and if a coin is tossed 3 times, the number of total outcomes is 8. And how we find the outcomes? H. 2 tails, 2 heads, 2 tails, then 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail, 1 head, 1 tail. These are the 8 outcomes, total outcomes. These are the 8 total outcomes when a coin is tossed thrice. And the question is, 4 parts are there. At least 2 heads will come. At least 2 heads, first part. At least 2 heads. कम से कम 2 हेड होने चाहिए हमारे, either 2 or more than 2. So here 3 heads, 2 heads, 2 heads, 1 head only, 2 heads, 1 head and no heads. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So the probability of 2 heads, or you can say at least 2 heads, will be 4 by 8. That is 1 by 2. At least means minimum 2 heads, or it can be more than 2. So more than 2 means 3 heads, 2 heads, 2 heads, 2 heads. That's it. So 4 are the favorable outcomes, and total outcomes are 8 when a coin is tossed thrice. Second part. Exactly 3 tails. So only one outcome is there in which there is exactly 3 tails. So probability of exactly 3 tails, that is 1 by 8. Third part. No head. No head means probability of no head means 0 head. 0 head is the similar case like the probability of exactly 3 tails. 0 head means all the outcomes will be in the form of tails only. So again 1 by 8. No head means 0 head. So only one outcome is there in which there is no head. Last part is only one tail. One tail should be there. Probability of 1 tail. Now how many tails are there? 0 tail. The 1 tail is there. Again 1 tail is there. 2 tails. 1 tail is there. So only 3 cases are there in which we are having one tail. So therefore 3 by 8 is the probability of the fourth part. So 1 by 2, 1 by 8, 1 by 8 and 3 by 8 are the answers of the fourth questions. So these are the solutions of the test of the probability. So kindly match your solutions and send me how much marks you got, and else you all know that our chapter statistics is going on. So keep practicing the questions based on the mean, and the 3 parts are direct method, direct method, assume mean method and step deviation method. And in the next video we will start with the mode, how to find the mode and the median. So thank you students, kindly send me how much marks you got in the today's test. Thank you once again.